Hello, my fellow creators, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I'm coming on for week 4 of the Christmas in July collab, which is being hosted by Bugs Mediocre Arts and Crafts. So, this week's focus was to make some sort of gift with paper crafting. So, I thought, what can I do with my paper for a gift? Now, I wanted it to be something quick and easy since I know that during the holidays we're all kind of in a rush. And a lot of times we have people that we're buying gifts for that we're not quite sure what to get them. So we go to the good old standby of a gift card. So I thought, let me make some cute gift card holders using my patterned paper. So I'm using the Holiday Spice collection by Recollections. It's one of their hot buy paper pads, and I bought this a few years ago. I'm going to flip through real quickly just so you can see the different pattern papers in this pad. And they are just beautiful. Such warm colors for the holiday season. Now, I did already choose the papers I will be using. And I've chosen this lovely pattern paper with reindeer, Christmas trees, wreaths. And I'm also going to use this sheet with the strips on it and this sheet with tags on it. For my solid colored cardstock for the first gift card holder, I am using a green from this Reds and Greens Hot Buy paper pad. And I think it just coordinates beautifully with this pattern paper. So for this first sheet of 12 by 12 paper, I am going to cut it down to 8.5 inches and then flip it and cut it to 3.5-inch strips. This is a directional paper, so I'm making sure that I have it in the right direction before I cut. And then I'm cutting this first strip at 3.25 inches. And then I'll flip it and I will cut the first piece at 3.75 inches. The next piece I'm going to go ahead and cut at 1.75 inches. And then the last piece I'm going to cut at 2.25 inches. For this gift card holder, we are going to be using a belly band. So I'm going to use this sheet of 12 by 12 paper that has the strips on it and just seeing which strip I think coordinates best with that pattern paper. And I'm going to use this brown one, but cutting off the gold edges. And that leaves the strip at about 1 inch. And then I had some leftovers of these sentiments that I made in my Cricut. I used the pen function to draw the sentiment and then the cut function to cut out the circle. So I had some of those extras, so I'll use that as the embellishment on the belly band. Now I did bring in my scoreboard, and I'm going to grab my 8.5-inch by 3.5-inch cardstock and lay it with the 8.5 length across the top. And then I'm going to go ahead and score this at 2 inches and also at 6 inches. Now you can round the corners if you'd like, and I did go ahead and do that on the top flap. Now the shorter flap is the bottom part of the gift card holder, and the longer flap is your top flap. And so I did round the corners of the top flap. Now I have also rounded the corners of the pattern paper to be placed on the top flap as well. So once I have the bottoms of the patterned paper corner rounded, going ahead and using some of my art glitter glue to attach this to the green cardstock. Then I'll go ahead and attach the pattern paper to the bottom flap as well. And then for the back, you can just leave it with a plain green cardstock if you like, or add some pattern paper. I kind of want pattern paper on the back as well. And of course, you could always use a different pattern paper or maybe some embellishments, however you'd like to decorate your gift card holder. Now, once you have your pattern paper attached, you can go ahead and close the bottom flap, and you're just going to add glue to the two sides, and that'll leave your pocket opening for your gift card. So once you attach using whatever adhesive you'd like, make sure you burnish that down real well so that it sticks, and then you have your pocket ready. And as you can see, gift card fits perfectly in this little pocket. Now, we need to add a belly band to help keep this closed. So I just grabbed that strip of cardstock that I cut and I wrap it around. The way I wrap it around is so the seam is at the front, which I will then be able to cover with whatever embellishment or sentiment I decide to use. So I just cut the extra cardstock off from that strip because it was a little too long, and then just close it with some art glitter glue. Now make sure when you're wrapping this around, don't wrap it too tightly. You want to make sure it's able to slip on and off easily. Then I'm going to go ahead and add on this sentiment I had. Again, using my art glitter glue just to get that attached to the front of the belly band. As you can see, it's loose enough that it comes off fairly easily. And there we have our first gift card holder. Now for gift card holder number 2, I'm going to use this sheet of pattern paper that has tags on it. I'm going to go ahead and use the one with the gingerbread man on it. And these tags are approximately 3 by 5 inches. Now, if you follow me, you may know that I injured my right arm earlier this year and have not been able to use it. Well, when I spoke with my doctor, she said I have limited use of my right hand still, but I can use it somewhat. So I just have to make sure not to lift or pull or push anything heavy with that right hand for now. I think I can go ahead and use my right hand limitedly, but I can use it, for example, to move a piece of paper out of the way or hold a piece of paper down. For the cardstock for this tag gift card holder, I did bring in some craft cardstock from my stash, and I'm just cutting that to 3 by 5 inches. Now for our second gift card holder, this one is super easy. So I'm going to bring in my Fiskars paper trimmer, and the reason I'm using this one is so I can cut a slit in the craft cardstock. So I'm going to go ahead and place my craft cardstock at 2 1/4, and then at about 1/4 inch away from the edge of the cardstock, I'll place the blade, and then I'll just cut that slit up till about 1/4 inch of the other edge of the cardstock. Now, once I have that slit cut, I'm going to go ahead and put some liquid glue all over the top part of that craft cardstock, and then just around the bottom and side edges on the bottom part. Then I'll go ahead and place the tag I cut out from the pattern paper right on top, and adhere those two pieces of cardstock together. Now, once they're adhered, I can go ahead and cut off any excess from the top, as well as cutting off the corners of that tag. Then you can go ahead and punch a hole in the top of your tag. And I'm bringing in some twine I had in my stash. I'm cutting it about 24 inches long, folding it over a couple of times, and then pulling it through that hole I made in my tag. Now on the back, you can write a little message, put to, from, embellish it with other items if you'd like. But as you can see, the slit is perfect for inserting a gift card. So here is this completed gift card holder. So there are our two paper crafting gift card holders. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye!